So today it's one day after the event, the Qigong retreat workshop, and I wanted to share something that happened. So we were at the event and we did a lot of breath work, and there was a guy in charge of the music, and depending on what we were doing, the guy teaching was like, okay, Joel, do you have a song for this or for that? And he had incredible music. And he was such a cool guy, like such a nice guy. It just like everyone just loved him. He was very, very nice, cool guy. And on one of the breaks, I was stretching. I stretched a lot throughout the whole event, and he came up to me and he was like, okay, I'm gonna stretch with you. He started stretching, and I asked him, I was like, you know what, I have a question. You had a song that started with drumming on a specific thing we were doing. It was a big circle. We did some breath work and stuff. And I told him that the song that started with drumming, that was so freaking amazing. Like, is there a place where I can find that, like on YouTube or something? He was like, yeah. And then we got interrupted. He had to go back to set up the music again. And I forgot that I had asked him. I forgot about it. And then on the last day, everyone's leaving. Most people have left. I was still kind of walking around looking for people. I was trying to find someone to ask them a question. And I walked by, and this guy, Joel, huge guy, comes out of the room. He sees me. He's like, there he is. And he says, come here. And he just points and goes into the room again. And I'm like, holy shit, what's going on? And he starts walking and goes to his computer and starts looking around. He was like, yeah, because you had asked me about this song, and I'm not sure if this is the one, but let me try to find it. He went through all the songs, found one, and started playing it for me. He wanted to actually hook it up to the speaker so that I could hear like the entire, get the whole experience of the sound. And I was like, holy shit, like this guy needs to get his whole setup packed and ready to go. It was already like 6 something p.m. After a 3-day event. These guys work like non-stop because it's a long day, and then they have stuff to prepare for the next day and everything. He's always trying to find new music. And I was like, this guy, most people would have wanted to leave and not bother trying to help anyone, or try to, like, many people would not go out of their way to just show someone a song that they say that they loved. And it blew me away. Like, that stuff inspires me, when people go out of their way to help you. And I always say, because this happens a lot in spiritual communities and people that are heart-centered, that we go out of our way to help people, but we don't have the energy, or even like we're so drained that whether you know it or not, you're gonna resent going that extra mile to help someone else. So I always say, please remember, fill your own cup first, and then whatever flows is for other people, right? So that's when you know, okay, this guy is always smiling, always happy, very, just really cool guy. You can tell that he's filling his own cup. You can tell. He does a lot of Qigong, and I think some yoga and stuff. Like, you know, he takes care of himself. And the fact that, first of all, he's incredibly passionate about music, so he just wants to share what he's passionate about. But the fact that, like I said, most people run out the door. It was a Monday night, not even like a weekend when maybe you have more time. It was a Monday night. People were running out of the door. This guy went out trying to find me, bring me back. We spent a pretty good amount of time. Like, he couldn't find the song, and the speaker wasn't connecting to, like, the Bluetooth to his computer. And it was like, it made me feel nice. It made me feel special. And I realized that it's so simple to make someone else feel special. Like, if someone needs some help or support, and you know that you could offer even a tiny bit of support, and you show them that you're going out of your way to help them, and not obviously for just trying to get validation and approval and be loved. Like, you have to realize where the help is coming from. Sometimes I've noticed this in my journey, that I was just starving for attention and starving for love and connection, which is okay. Like, we're never gonna be perfect and so enlightened and aligned that it's like, oh, I don't even care if I don't get it. Like, we all want attention and love and care, and we all want that. But that's why I say, fill your own cup first. And then it reminds me of that quote, which I can't remember who said it right now, but it just came to my mind, where I think it was Maya Angelou, I think, that she said, people don't remember what you say, or even what you do, I think, maybe part of the quote, I can't remember, but they will never forget how you made them feel. And that's true. Like, I'm never gonna forget. It was such a simple thing, right? Some other people might just not even some of you watching the video might not even think it's such a big deal, but it was such a small thing, but it made me feel special. It made me feel important. It made me feel like I matter. Like, oh, you needed some help? Come here. I got you. I got time for you. Let me help you out. Let me show you where I found this song. He gave me the name, the artist, and simple, but that's life. That's life. Those simple moments, those simple connections, those beautiful, even like 5-10 minute connections that we can have throughout our journey, that will stay with you. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm the kind of person that those little things stay with me forever. Like, I don't forget those beautiful connections, even if it's 3 minutes, 5 minutes, I don't forget that. And it inspires me to be a better person. It inspires me to know that if someone's like struggling with health, or with the kind of like life coaching, emotional healing coaching that I do, even if on the inside I'm like, shit, I gotta go, I have so much to do, but I know that I can give them a little bit of my time. Like, that inspires me to know, like, there's a lot of people that do that. There's a lot of people, like, I remember when if you watched that video that some guy dropped the $100 and I gave it back to him, and that kind of thing, that shows people like there's hope in this world. I think I shared it on a video too. Like, I was on a line at Sprouts in San Clemente, California, and I had a little basket with me, and I was on the line, but I was on the fast lane, whatever that's called, fast, whatever, 10 items or less. And he was about to get to me, and I looked at my basket, and I didn't see that he was, I feel like they sometimes change the lines. I didn't see that was the fast one. I just saw that it was the one with less people. Then I saw the sign, 10 items or less. I look at my basket, I had 12 items. Like, it wasn't a big deal, or maybe like 13 or something. But I was like, oh, you know what? I have time. Sometimes when I'm in that awesome mood, like, oh, so happy and joyful and grateful, and I was like, you know what? Doesn't feel right. And I went to the other line, and I told the guy, like, no, I have more than 10 or something. And he was like, oh, that's okay, you can stay, I don't mind. And he was like, no, I was like, no, it's fine, don't worry. And he was like, well, you know what? That's awesome. Like, that gives me hope. And that kind of thing, like, you know, there's still good people in this world. Like, there's a lot of actually good people in the world, and like, those tiny things are contagious. Like, now I'm going all over the place because I have so many memories coming to my mind. Those small actions are contagious. And people worry about, how can I change the world? And you think you need to write a book, or have a huge YouTube channel, or a million followers on Facebook, or whatever amount on Instagram, or whatever. We don't need that to change the world. It's those tiny little things that now this guy inspired me to be a better person, and with things that I've done, I've inspired other people to be a better person, and those people, it'll trickle down to everyone else in their lives, and one person at a time, right? One person at a time, one town at a time, one community at a time, one state at a time, one country at a time. That's how we fucking do it. That's how we do it. Just remember, people will forget what you said. Maybe will even forget what you did. but they will never forget how you made them feel. And when you fill your own cup and you give from that place, you could literally change someone's life. And whatever impact it has on someone else, it will make you happier, more grateful, more joyful. And the best fucking version of yourself. Love you. I'll see you tomorrow.